is Yewande Ntekim Rex. She is going to speak on title, I See a New Nigeria. Round of applause, please, for Yewande Ntekim Rex.
The contest chair, the judges, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Some of you are wondering, why are we celebrating? Or why are we celebrating? What has Nigeria as a nation achieved worth celebrating? That's probably because they don't know that success is not measured by achievement, rather by the obstacles surmounted on the road to achieving success. Nigeria as a nation has surmounted critical obstacles. The question should be, where have we been? Where are we? And where are we heading to as a nation? 100 years ago, the British made a strategic move to amalgamate the Northern and the Southern protectorates, a move that gave birth to the entity we know as Nigeria in 1914. Then, governance was in the hands of the British colonial masters, and development in all sectors was the purview of our colonial masters. Our founding fathers wrestled governance from our colonial masters in 1960 after independence, and Nigeria became the cynosure for all the world. Alas, our history has been bedeviled and truncated, punctuated by a series of military takeovers. A 3-year war and an interlude of civilian rule that was bedeviled by corruption and the looting of public funds. Today, our democracy, whose seed was sown in 1999, is evolving. Before independence, education was at the whims and caprices of the colonial masters. They decide the quality and the type of education. And education was the prelude of only the rich and the elite. At independence, our founding fathers threw open the gates of education to the common man because of the introduction of free education in most parts of the country. In the 1970s, University of Ibadan was ranked 8th in the world. Today, no university in Nigeria is ranked among the first 100 in the world. Could it be because countries like Morocco allocated 17% and Ghana 31% of its budget to education, while Nigeria allocates a meager 8%? Or How do we account for the trends in the 1970s before the oil boom? When agriculture accounted for 75% of Nigeria's export earnings, and the economy was growing at 10% annually. After the boom, the great groundnut pyramids of the north disappeared. The cocoa farmers in the west became contractors. The cocoa miners in the east became oil magnates, and everybody wanted an oil block. Today, it is estimated that in 2015, Nigeria will be a great export of cassava, rice, and soybeans, with a whopping 8.1 million megatons estimate. And that's because plans have been in place. 13 rice mills have been established, scattered all over the country. And other cities and states have been making moves to explore the agricultural sector. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, we may not be where we want to be. We may not be where we want to be. But certainly, we are not where you used to be. As we celebrate and examine the progress of our nation and where we want to be, we all need to go back to the tenets of our founding fathers. Though tribes and tongues may differ, it is only in brotherhood that we stand. I see a new Nigeria where we all work together to build a virile nation. I have been to the mountaintop. I have seen the promised land. We may not get there in 2 years. We may not even get there in 3 years. But this I know: Nigeria as a nation will get there. God bless you. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.